Man, I've had enough. Aside from the man-made island with this research center, there isn't a single island in the Sea of El Nido. If we manage to produce countertime at will, we'll only be a step away from asserting control over time itself. Just hang in there a little longer. You said it. I can't believe we've come this far. Oh, gotta get back into work mode. It's almost time for work, he says. These used to be the employees of this time research facility. Just leave it in Fate's hands. Don't worry, it'll succeed. Fate is the mother computer that the Sage of Time created. Oh, you know these robots right here? These robots sometimes drop rare items called the Power Seal. And I've made my Pip super strong with these Power Seals. Look at that, Power Seal, Power Seal. And look at its attack power, it's 72 attack power. That's even stronger than Surge. So yeah, Pip is a powerhouse right now. And we left off on the 3rd floor, yeah? We were investigating information about Lavos. Lavos was the extraterrestrial being that endangered the world. The extraterrestrial being that Chrono and his friends defeated in Chrono Trigger. Third floor. Now where was that Lavos room? Man, these security robots. I think they did too much on the security robots to protect this facility. Whatever they were protecting it from. It was right here, yeah? I think I already talked to that man. But you know, just gonna talk to him again because I like the... like I said, I like these details of the story. The DNA records are poems and music, adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine, rhythm and melody. Perhaps the DNA of the ones who made contact with the flame is recomposed by the sound they generate within. I wonder if life forms are just dreaming in an endless flow of music. Does that mean Surge's DNA has also been recomposed? So I already checked this red light over here, yeah? It was about the possibility of the Dino people surviving, you know, a future where the Dino people survives instead of the human race. And the one I did not check is this. Info of Lavos, the extraterrestrial. Lavos. An extraterrestrial life form that is thought to have fallen from the heavens 65 million years ago. On the timeline that existed before history was changed, Lavos was assumed to have slept deep below the planet's surface, sleeping and consuming the planet's energy up until the day of destruction, known as the Apocalypse. There are those who believe that 12,000 years ago, the legendary ancient magical civilization known as Zeo came into contact with Lavos. They did. That fateful encounter is said to have resulted in Zeo disappearing from the surface of the planet within the space of a single night. However, the very existence of the ancient civilization of Zeo has never been proven, so the theory cannot be confirmed to this day. On some timelines, Lavos appeared on the surface of the planet in the year 1999 and brought the world to ruin. However, a group of young time travelers saw where their planet's history was heading, and through their actions rewrote time. Those are the events. That's the whole story of Chrono Trigger, how they saved the planet. What can I find here? Ooh, that's one of the best materials. The mythical material. So I checked that one, I checked that one. Okay. I think that's all there is to do on this floor. What is that shining thing? I wonder if I can check that thing. Maybe not. Maybe I can check this. Can I check this? I guess not. Okay. Now we haven't checked the room here, have we? Huh. Oh, this is the brain room. We've already checked the brain room, yeah? Let's get out of the brain room. These look like big brains, but they're probably holograms of the brain. Oh, I just found something. Model of brain evolution. What is that? This one looks weird. Model of brain behavior. Ooh, okay. The security bot almost engaged in battle with me. And now to the floor I've never been to. 4th floor. Let's speed up the elevator. Speed up. And we are here. Let's try going this way. Oh, wow. Everyone gather around. He's talking to the other researchers. Let's see. In the 11th century, a scientist by the name of Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg, which utilizes miniature black holes. Whether this could actually be possible or not is still the subject of intense debate, and no conclusions have been made. The gravity field is being sucked in. According to her theory, by rotating a single point of supergravity, space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular point which pulls in everything else into a ring formation. Using this ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various spacetimes. Time eggs may have already existed during the reign of the ancient dynasty we heard legends about. What? Time eggs may have already existed during the reign of the ancient dynasty we heard legends about. We shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may not have even existed. We can do this ourselves. But the legends say they altered time using a time egg. That's just a legend. There isn't even any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed. Oh, but it did. The experiment should be starting soon. After we discovered an unusual gravitational field in the barren sea of El Nido, we built artificial islands and established Chronopolis. So that's why they built Chronopolis on this El Nido gravitational field. This was all done to facilitate our top secret research. But now our research is about to come to its end. Once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence. It's just a matter of time, so everyone should keep up their good work. The chief hasn't returned yet. He hasn't? Then we'll have to hold off until he gets back. Time is not absolute, but elastic. It is both relative and subjective. Individual differences emerge as time changes. Perhaps people, all life forms, exist in their own separate strands of time. Is time independent, marching to the beat of its own drum? Pah, ridiculous. And they are not aware that this experiment is going to cause the time crash, sending Chronopolis and Dynopolis into 10,000 years ago. Oh, what did he say? It's hard to talk to these guys. We're conducting a simulation of phase shifting. And this? The institution was established under the utmost secrecy by the central government. We may appear to be a military research center, but the actual subject of our research is time itself. The lost ancient magic civilization of Zeal. If it really did exist, someone may have been even traveled through time to this period. He's talking about the man who traveled through time, the Sage of Time. Now, anything I can check here? Guess that's about it. The black hole model. And what may we find here? Oh, there's a... Oh, that's the robot that you can sometimes get a power seal from. It's the 4th floor. Ooh. Let's steal this thing. Found Magnify. What are you doing here? What is this researcher doing here? What? Can I even talk to this guy? The chief said he was going out for a walk. He's probably by the docks somewhere, gazing out to the sea. So it was the chief that was by the docks. That man in the staircase is there just to say that. This seems to be the most top secret place. Oh, what are you guys doing here? Only personnel registered as Arbiter may enter. Arbiter. But Surge was chosen as the Arbiter by the Frozen Flame, wasn't he? The experiment will begin soon. Please withdraw to your designated positions. We will do the same in case of an emergency. And surely enough, the emergency will happen. So I guess I have to go talk to the chief. Speed up elevator. Oops. Gotta run away. The travel speed is too high. I mean, too fast. Oh. Okay. Let's go to the docks. Let's go talk to the chief. The chief right here, he was saying maybe it's a mistake that humans take control of time, yeah? The Time Research Lab, which served as the foundation of this research center, appeared out of nowhere in the year 2300 and was headed up by the scientific genius, Balthasar. That's the Sage of Time, the old man we met in the Viper Manor. However, at the peak of his career, he simply vanished. We've continued his work and have come this far. Our work is almost complete. Well, it's about time I headed back. The experiment's about to begin. Speed him up. Now, where do I go? 4th floor, right? Speed up the elevator. That's right. I think it was here. Look at that. On the monitor. They are monitoring. They are monitoring the Viper Manor. If you see in the monitor. One of the gates are destroyed. I'm gonna check this thing. Oh. 2 worlds that are so close in nature, yet so far removed from one another, exist in separate dimensions. They're talking about the home world and another world, where Surge has died. These worlds are under the constant observation of and are guided by the main computer of Chronopolis, Fate. Fate has been manipulating the world in which El Nido lies in order to avoid any major change to the history it knows. In an event on El Nido influences the main continent, the year 2400 in which Fate exists would change. What? In an event on El Nido influences the main continent, the year 2400 in which Fate exists would change. This paradox could potentially lead to great disaster. The records of Fate, Fate's terminals, collect data from around the world and input guidance directly into the minds of its users. In this covert manner, Fate is able to control the lives of people without them knowing. Guided by Fate, the people of El Nido lead harmonious lives. In a sense, they are nothing more than puppets of Fate. An instruction to the young girl in Arnie 01 to give up going to the main continent to become a poet. An instruction to the man in Arnie 02 to give up on becoming a fisherman. That's right. I did talk to the fisherman in Arnie Village, and in one of the worlds, he has given up becoming a fisherman. So that was the world in which Fate had control of, and the other world he has no control of. A plan to avoid any point of contact with the main continent, so as not to affect history. However, ever since the formation of the Dead Sea 10 years ago, Fate has been unable to intervene directly with World Number 1. The best Fate could do was to cross the dimensions and receive data through the records of Fate. And with much difficulty, Fate succeeded in binding Miguel to the Dead Sea as a watchman. We fought this Miguel guy, yeah? I just want to check again, you know. In the worst case, I'll have to see that whole thing again, but... Record of Fate. Oh. The record of Fate is exposed. Hey. What looked like save points that... These look like the save points that were scattered across the world, and this one is open right here. So Fate created these, right? Ooh, there's a robot. Wonder if I should defeat this. Oh, I guess I have to defeat it. Well, it shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh. Okay, let's break this RoboCop. Okay, watch how strong Pip is. Pip, show your strength. Look at that, weak attack does 171. How about a strong attack? Wait, not yet. 400. Now let's see how much a strong attack does. 700 damage. Man, that's too strong. Oh, I think Lena is pretty strong too, although Lena doesn't quite have the buffed up equipments that I gave to Pip. Haha, this. Wow. These two are really a powerhouse. And what is this? Search found card key. Alright, that gives me access to something. Let's check this. Check this. It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. Who is saying this? It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. She told me she found it while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook, covered with mold, was a diary. That belonged to my grandfather who passed away years ago. Who's this grandfather? It contained his distant memories. Does this device play back archives? Looks like someone's memoirs. I wonder if you still remember. So this is the grandpa talking, right? I wonder if you still remember how we first met and our many adventures. It all seemed like a dream. We ran like the wind during those warm summer days long ago. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I can still relive the memories of those days long past. Just by closing my eyes like so and whispering your name into the desolate night. Kid's name appears here. So this grandpa must be Serge. Radical dreamers. Le trésor interdit. The treasure that cannot be stolen. What's this? Radical dreamers? What does this mean? There's a conversation with a comrade. Are you ready, kid? That must be Serge talking to Kid. I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes. Yeah, likewise, mate. You mess up, and I'm leaving you behind. Got that, Serge? Come on, Magill, let's go. That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. This really sounds like the conversation they had back in Viper Manor. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good. This seems to be an archive from a different time than our own. Aside from the two worlds we already know about, other worlds and times may also exist. Hey, so all the events in Radical Dreamers, they're treated as another timeline, huh? View the archive. Try like one more time. It all began. Oh, okay. Just skip this. We already read this. Okay. What is this? What is this computer? Looks like it's nothing. And who are you? This is the observation room. This is where we observe the two parallel worlds. And you? The main computer of Chronopolis is called Fate. Yes, we know that. World number 1 and world number 2. Fate contains a massive amount of historical data dating up to the year 2400. Fate keeps everything that happened in itself, yeah? Hey, I can't talk to this man. Oh, Fate is a large-scaled prototype, completed in the year 2300. Year 2300 is Robo's time, isn't it? It integrated the old mother brain computer circuitry into a more powerful supercomputer. So I got the key card. Oh, wonder if Chief went in here. Ooh. The experiment is underway. Access denied. They didn't really die after the experiment, but... So, now I should be able to go. Oh. Takes a long time, huh? This elevator. Okay. Save. Alright, let's go. Now I should be able to go to B1. Confirming, access granted. Speed up. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, let's do the rampage with Pip. Pip, show them your power. Can't do anything else. Okay. Look at Pip's power. 400 damage. 300, actually. Let's use Pip's level 7 element. No, I missed. Okay, Lena, you're gonna take him down with your frying pan. Smack, smack. Now, element. Actually, I made it so Pip's regular attacks are stronger, but let's use it on... Oh, I can hit their weakness with combat. Heaven calls. Smack. Wow. Ice blast. Whoa, frozen. That must be the most deadly. Ah, they won't let me move. Come on. Take this, combat. Smack, smack, smack. Nice going, Lena. Come on. Oh, Pip can move now, but let's go with Surge. Slash, slash. Oh, he's still alive. Can't believe it. Okay, weak attack. Let's finish him. Flying arrow. Shoot him up. And boom! Flying arrow. Yes. Fingerprint and retina scan required. Please step inside the circle and hold up your left hand. Surge can pass through. Analyzing. Please stand by. Oh, it says Project Kid up above. Analysis complete. Fingerprints, retina, and C-class DNA all clear. Data discrepancy due to aging within permissible range. 96% confirmation that this individual is the last registered arbiter. Access granted. Welcome back, Chrono Trigger. So that's why Lynx needed Surge's form. Lynx must be inside already. Yes, along with the frozen flame. Wow, it says Project Kid up above. That must be... Oh, Arbiter confirmed. Access granted. That's right. I am the Arbiter that the frozen flame has chosen. And that must be the frozen flame. Where are we? Is that the frozen flame? Exactly.